Hey yo peeps, KP here, back with a new GenVid for you all. This video is about the beautiful and curvy mama, Mistavia Scythe. Mistavia is from the original Scythe siblings and has stayed pretty recognizable for all her designs, but let's get into it because there are some changes throughout the years. First we have number 1, Misty. This was back when she was a priestess of the Oasis Scythe Church. This was quite a few years ago. I'll try and put up on the screen how many years ago if I remember. Also, I'll try and put up any reference images that I have of old drawings of them so that you can kind of see. She was more based off of a wolf dog instead of her more recent iterations being based off more of a lab or a puppy, soft, cute kind of stuff. Much like Sakura at this time, she styled her hair in front of her eyes so you couldn't see what her eyes actually looked like. Actually, her and Sakura were counterparts kind of back then, Sakura being the younger sister who was book smart and Misty being the more responsible, slightly older, religious sister. She also had the white roots, much like Sakura and Elazarine and even Seikan did back then. I did the art for these on my iPad instead of on my phone or computer, so you'll have to let me know how you like them. On to the second version, Missy. This was her design when I created this channel and my second Deviant Art account. This version of her was much more out there and hyper. She was also a little more aggressive. At this point in time, the Scythe story was my main story along with Fantasy Guidelines, which you all know now as the Oasis multiverse. Well, if you didn't know, now you do. Because this was my main story, this is all I wrote, and as you can see in this version, she has very vivid purple hair and no more ombre. I feel like this was a very important step in her character design evolution, since it sets the standard for all her future designs. This is also the beginning of her becoming a more sexual, I might bleep that out, I don't know, sexual character. The third design, or we'll call it Puppy for this video. For this design, she's more shy and less outgoing, somewhat still aggressive still, just more hidden and secret about it. This is the first time she gets freckles and her hair starts to mellow out in its vibrancy. This is around the time I created her 2 kids, Maple and Marble. I'll try to put some images of them on the screen if I remember. And this is when she becomes a MILF. I really love this design, it's really cute, and doing this series also makes me realize how much I love the old designs. I just was not happy with my style at the time and didn't realize that's why I wasn't happy with them. Honestly, I feel like this is something a lot of artists and with a lot of OCs could be going through, where they think their character design is just the issue, but in actuality it's the level of their style and what they are and what they aren't able to pull off. But that's the part of growing in your style, is experimenting, see what works for you and what looks good. So now we're on to the last one. This is the current Mistavia. We're finally on to this last one. And I'm sorry about this video being kind of short. There's only 4 drawings since Mistavia has kind of stayed pretty consistent, as you can see through most of her designs, with very few changes. Most of the things are personality changes. She's been pretty consistent over the past couple years, but there are some things I did change. First off, I wanted her to look more soft and kind and motherly, so I made her more round, as you can see with her fluffier hair with the pastel purple, and her tail and her ears are also a bit rounder instead of being more sharp and pointy. I kept the side puffs from the last design, the hair being a solid purple from the second and the third design, and I kept the freckles from the third design. And she has a similar dress to her previous designs with a small tweak, so it's more of a window. Some small facts about Mistavia now is that she is a lingerie model. She's pretty confident in how she looks because she knows she looks good and she knows that she can get what she wants by being a model. She also is a really loving mother who loves both of her children very, very much. Her and the father are no longer together, but they are co-parenting very nicely because she puts her child's needs above her own emotional distraught or whatever. So yeah, that's Mistavia for you, my curvy dog woman. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I really like making these videos, but I am slightly running out of ideas of what OCs, because some of my OCs, they look the same from when I first made them, so I am running a bit low on them, so I'm going to start workshopping a new series idea. Until then, though, I do have some other videos planned out, like Sketch With Me's. I'm hoping to change that up so it's a little bit less of me ranting and being monotone, because I have to add inflections in my voice when I'm talking for it to sound interesting. Otherwise, I do sound pretty monotone and boring, and I realize that when I'm editing, and it sickens me, honestly. Also, I have a comp video going up later this month of some of my wheel picks with OCs I draw videos, because I don't want to have to keep posting individual ones all the time, so I'm going to upload a comp of 1 through like 14 or something like that. We'll see. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!